Hi, I'm Cass. I've been traveling for 28 days through Kenya and Uganda, and I'm currently in Uganda right now. I'm actually at a house right now in a village, and I'm going to be volunteering with them, teaching about climate change to kids in school. I'm actually really excited. This whole experience has been nothing but life-changing, interesting, heartbreaking. You're like, how can you be heartbroken when you're traveling the world? Well, shit ain't easy. Shit is not always easy here. You know, I got a massive burn on my leg. It literally hurts so bad. You know, I've loved and I've lost people here. You know, moments and the people you experience these moments with are always fleeting, and the impermanence of it all has really taken a toll on my heart. But it's also taught me so much, and that to be grateful for every moment, because things change. Things are constantly changing. So you don't want to try to attach yourself to certain moments or people, because that's when it leads to heartbreak, you know? I've also struggled with questioning whether I am doing the right thing or not. I've also struggled with questioning everything in my life. You know, I came here with a boyfriend. I'm currently single. You know, I came here with a job. You know, currently don't have a job anymore. You know, I decided to quit my job, break up with my boyfriend, and just keep traveling the world. So these videos are definitely not gonna, this is not gonna be the last one. that's for sure. I feel like the thing that has affected me most is the impermanence of it all. You know, I feel like I realize that when I'm home, but it's also when you have a job, you do the same thing every day, you're seeing the same people, that it can get hard to really remember that life is impermanent. Depends on what happens in your life, you know, but while I travel, every single day is different. The people I'm meeting are different. People are leaving, people are coming. You know, like right now, I don't have anybody here, like no travelers is what I mean. We have the mom and father and a 1-year-old child. Like, you just never really know who you're gonna be surrounded by or with. And yeah, that has very much hurt my heart. You know, in the beginning of my trip, I met like an amazing group of friends, and we had so much fun together. And then we all left, and it was like those moments, that relationship and those friendships, it isn't, I don't want it to end. And I think I really wanted to hold on to that. Like, I didn't want that to end. I know the more you hold on to something that isn't meant to stay, the more you're going to feel sad and that heaviness on your chest. And the heaviness on your chest is just trying to tell you something. It's not bad. It doesn't want you to run away from it. It wants you to observe it, be aware of it, be like, why are you here? Listen to it. So that's what I did. I did a lot of sitting and just feeling what I'm feeling. And, you know, I cried, tears came out, like that uncomfortable ache in your heart. It's not easy to sit with. That's what I'm saying. It's not easy at all. But not only did it make me, not only when I sat with it, not only did it release those emotions, but it led me to freedom of what was weighing me down, because I listened to it. And, you know, I feel like, you know, I hear people saying, like, just observe your feelings and, like, have no judgment towards it, like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm also, like, always keep a positive mindset. And I'm like, what? I don't know. Life is confusing. There's so much advice out there. I'm not trying to give you, I'm just trying to tell my experience, because for me it works. And maybe you could try, maybe you can alter what I have done, you know, to make it fit for you. But truly, just not like giving awareness, giving a listening ear to your body and what it's feeling. It's just like someone else, you know, if they're telling you something, they want you to listen. You know, they don't want you to turn your head away from them. No, they want you to listen. It's just like your body. Their body is telling you something. It wants you to listen to it. If you listen to it, it will give you answers. It will give you peace. Literally, you just have to feel what is coming up. You don't have to say this is sadness. Like, just, it has no label. It's just a feeling that is arising in the body. And I don't know, that has literally led me to the bigger picture of life. It has led me to freedom. It has led me to realize that sadness is not here to break you down. It is here to teach you, and it's a part of the process. You cannot run away from it, so don't try to run away from it. The more you run, the louder it's going to scream. And you don't want it to scream, you know? The body is telling you something. She's trying to tell you something in a sweet little voice at first. She's like, hey, I'm kind of sad. You know, I'm feeling this way. Can you please listen? If you don't listen, she's gonna feel neglected, and then she's gonna be like, listen. So that's what I've learned the most here, is to sit with those, again, sad feelings, those uncomfortable feelings. And you know, I always preach this, and I probably already made another video saying the same goddamn thing, but it is so real, and I'm feeling it extra here. And I think I needed to remind myself to really sit with them and observe. Let it flow through your body, and then that's it. And let you learn from those experiences. And that is like what you can figure out your own way of learning and your body, and learning what you want to learn from that experience, right? Because like, we could have the same feeling in our body, do the same exact thing, and observe and come out with different lessons, and that's okay. And that's okay. Okay? So, Cassidy and everyone watching, remember that nothing is permanent in this life, and that could be heartbreaking and fulfilling at the same time. So, the happy moments, they're fleeting. The bad and sad moments, they're also fleeting. Okay? It's the flow of life. You know, that life flow. You don't need to try to hold on to the highs, because if you do that, I feel like the lows are just gonna be even lower. You know, you're gonna fall into the low, and it's not gonna be a peaceful ride. Oh my. Yes, I love you, and I hope that you learned something from this, and I will talk to you very soon.